Okay, thank God. It's like fucking going back all the way to goddamn Birth by Sleep. So this is very clearly after
Well, look at you.
the end,
Thanks.
but before Sora's dead.
I finally fulfilled my promise to you.
You did. Now there's nothing left for me to teach you. You're a true Keyblade master. Not to mention a great leader to those around you.
I've never actually seen him do any of those
You found the
things.
strength to save your friends.
It's not enough.
Sora's done that at least 100 times already.
The very fact that you were able to make your way here proves just how strong you are.
But
That
Ven can
is
do
why
it
I
too.
called for you.
Well, that's the reason?
So are Riku's eyes green or blue?
Yes.
Oh well. Because like sometimes it goes like a light teal to green, and it confuses the fuck out of me.
Hey, you two. What's so funny?
It's a secret.
Aw, come on. Tell me.
Are you sure about this?
I love little boys.
Yes. But don't worry. I'm not alone this time.
I got a little boy. Come here, little one.
Yeah.
So are they gonna teach Riku how to make armor or what? No capes.
Good luck.
One year later. Okay, so Sora's dead.
Yeah.
Is this Hollow Bastion? Well, I guess Radiant Garden. Merlin's house. What? Final Fantasy characters?
But if we still
Why?
then he must still be with us.
Rez,
Yes.
Final Fantasy
Always
characters
stand
of
to
Kingdom
reason.
Hearts.
But we've been searching everywhere for Sora, and we haven't found a single clue. If he's really out there,
God
don't
damn,
you
she's
think
still
we
fucking
would have
hot.
found something by now?
Sid's been looking into the data for a year now. Aren't the people at the castle doing the same thing? No one's found anything yet?
Well, it's outside their field of expertise.
Come on, Sid. Can you throw us a bone here, please?
Door to Darkness.
Be quiet! I'm trying. I'm this close to something, I know it!
Sid, you are a million times worse than a broken record.
The most talking she's ever done.
Right?
By the
I don't
way,
even
And the
remember-
most facial animations any of them have ever had.
I know.
Mickey
I don't even
Donald
remember her ever having a
searching
voice
for
line,
clues
quite
in
honestly.
every past
She did.
world that Sora's been to. Terra,
Maybe in
Zen,
Kingdom Hearts
and
1?
Aqua went to
Yeah.
the realm of darkness, and the Twilight Town gang are studying Roxas and Shion's memories.
And what about Kairi?
Masturbating. Non-stop.
Killed herself.
Having sex with Naminé. Did she go in a coma?
She believes her heart might hold a clue about Sora.
Take it out. Take
For
it out.
a year, she's been sound asleep while they search her heart.
So there's been no progress.
What in the...
Huh?
What in the world is this?
what is it?
This computer, the one in Twilight Town, and the one in the castle are all connected to the same network. They sent me all of their data, and I merged it with the stuff I already had, and looky here.
Sora.
Oh no, not another data game. I am not playing Coded.
Sora's inside the computer?
No, that's just the data I constructed based on Sora and his fighting abilities.
So you gave us a heart attack for nothing?
No, that group Sora was fighting, battalion something? Well, I recreated their data too.
The real Organization 13. Maybe their data
So
will
this is
lead
just
us to
them
where
setting
Sora
up
is.
the existence of the
Well,
boss
it
fights.
crossed
Yes.
my mind, but I must be better at this than I thought, because their data, it's so powerful I can't access any of it.
Can you use Sora's data to gain access?
Oh, good idea. Worth a shot.
Is Sid gonna play Sora playing?
Why does Sid have like a different voice actor?
Oh god.
So this is just the boss rushes then.
Yeah.
Is there any chance?
Yes, there is.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
If
Her-
it's the real organization,
All of them have been
I wish I could-
replaced. Because remember, she doesn't sound like, go ahead, go kill yourself, it's okay.
I'm sure that Sora's data.
Sora's data will pull it off somehow. After all, it's Sora. Oh.
Look at these lip flaps not mix up.
Give it to Sid to recreate more than what's needed.
That wasn't synced to anything. That was just a generic animation.
Their data would be recreated too. Sora's data.
Alright, I'm leaving. Bye, y'all. Let me out. 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 What? Oh, this is that. Look at this shit. Hold on. Let's go somewhere fun. You can literally just fucking make a pose. Imagine how easily you can abuse that.
Probably pretty easily. Especially with the invisible platforms.
So they use that. They've explained in the DLC how that addition is made. So the DLC itself is canon to the story. That's honestly fairly impressive. That the DLC wasn't just like a, oh, start and make it work. They actually like thought about making it work.
What is happening right now?
He froze time. And
Stop.
Get the fuck over here.
When the clock strikes 12, you lose.
Actually, you're right.
Oh god, what?
There, knock him out of it.
Does that actually happen?
Probably. Oh fuck me. What's going on?
Young Xehanort, so beefy.
Exit the stage.
Achievement.
So how many of the 13 darknesses was Xehanort?
What do you mean?
12.
What?
Cause Shion wasn't.
Wait.
But all the rest of them were.
She
were
was.
Xehanort.
She was though.
She didn't have yellow eyes.
No, she didn't.
So she was not Xehanort.
But she's an imaginary number, so it doesn't count.
Number I.
You know how imaginary
Dark Riku.
You know how imaginary numbers work, right?
No.
You can take the square root of a negative number, right? But there's no numerical way of expressing that. It's not a real number, aka is an imaginary number. So when you need to take a square root of a negative number, you write it in as I. So let's say it was negative 2.5. You then write it as the square root of 2.5i.
Was she not one of the 13 darknesses?
She was, and then she became a piece of light because Kyrie died.
Did anyone replace her as a darkness?
You know, does it really need to make sense? Because none of this makes sense regardless.
Well, then she's the only one that's not Zane.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
This one
12.
isn't responding yet.
13 is the other black one.
You'll see what that one is later.
You know what that one is?
Yeah.
Did you look it up?
It was impossible not to see what it was. It's the final boss of the DLC. And it's no one we've ever fought before.
I'll show
So it'll be the first person we fight in the next DLC. Like the secret boss.
done with you.
How you fought that in the beginning of this with no explanation. I feel like that secret boss was far less inspired than the that player-made one from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
Out of all the optional boss things, that's the one I remember the most.
Kurt Ziza because it wrecked my fucking shit in.
Oh yeah.
And I was trying as hard as I could.
And you even ended up showing me a playthrough of it, just to show you what it looks like when someone actually beats it.
Yeah.
Like, if I remember, like, I just remembered Sephiroth right now.
Oh, God.
That's how much more memorable
Oh, God.
the Kurt Ziza guy was. I'm not gonna lie, watching this, I'm just getting, like, phantom pains from Chain of Memories. I just have the urge to start pressing triangle.
You gotta use the slates, Rez. You gotta use your slates. Why does your deck keep getting smaller? It doesn't make any sense.
Things only people that watch Chain of Memories will understand.
God, we figured it out. It's so goddamn late.
Yeah.
That was easy.
And I was like, see, using slates is dumb. You keep making me run out of cards.
But in reality, it was making your deck last longer.
Until you got to Riku, and then using slates is like, yeah, there's no reason not to. Because there's no negative anything.
1,
Sykes.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Click. Synchronizing. Do you remember what all this is about? The DLC? Alright, so, like that, why we're playing as Sora, why we're taking out these data versions of the organization members.
Oh yeah, so we're in a computer.
In the computer?
Yeah, we're in a computer. And, we're trying to find Sora. So we're piecing information together. But then it spawned these guys and Sora. So now we're playing a game as this Sora to beat these guys to try to unlock the information, hoping it leads us, aka Riku and the Final Fantasy characters, to Sora.
There's Final Fantasy characters in this game? Oh man, this is the best DLC ever!
I can't wait till I play a Final Fantasy game and go, wait, there's Kingdom Hearts characters in this?
There are none! Did you say abandoned hole?
Expired.
Spire.
Get the fuck down here. Thank you. Oh, come on. Wake the fuck up.
The moon shines down.
Well, the moon shines wherever the moon's facing, so... And that's not a moon, that's a heart.
The fact that these fights are still real fights with all the stat boosting you've done is so silly.
Right? Imagine doing this like at a normal level.
Oh, you'd be dead 10 times over, and you'd just be like, I'm gonna have to grind forever. Alright, well, we'll record it in like a year then. You're just gonna knock on my door one day, holding the PS4.
It's time!
Bags under your eyes, looking like you just had another kid again. I've been grinding for 3 months. I'm finally ready.
Did I look that bad when Dante was born?
No, you look that bad after you beat Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
It's just, those were very similar times.
Yeah, because he was born, literally.
You beating Kingdom Hearts was like the first time I saw you after he was born. So, and that's how you look. You were like everything had left your eyes.
All the light had gone from the world.
Yeah.
Abandon hope.
You wanna be a cheap bitch? I can be a cheap bitch too.
Just keep spamming. Timer. Why is she dropping the currency from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Because I switched to that Keyblade.
Oh. Great.
You know, this game, these fights are giving you pretty decent items, but the problem is, you can't take it to the main game. We're stuck in here. Look, we can't get out. Can we even get out through this way? No, we can't. We're literally stuck in here. Oh, fuck, Zareth. Go ahead. Kill yourself. You don't have to fight this anymore. Just end it.
Just kill yourself. You don't have to play Kingdom Hearts anymore. You know how it's going to go.
Aerith,
just get it over.
How I'd love to just accept the sweet embrace of death. Sweet release.
Arc scene.
What's the matter?
Out of all the organization members, she probably is my favorite.
She's a bitch.
Something like that, yeah. There's a good fighting style. Her personality is one of the most constructed. I prefer her over Axel, honestly.
Got it memorized.
Even though she gets less development than Axel.
I'm trying to think of who's my favorite organization. I might actually be Vanitas. Although, I just like the cringiness of this character. Like, I am darkness.
I just hate how you can tell it's just Sora doing a voice.
Yeah, right? This is the regular voice actor.
And you know that if it wasn't Kingdom Hearts, anyone doing that voice would be considered cringy as fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a really cringy voice.
This is revenge for Chain of Memories! You bitch!
When she kicked your ass like 10 times in a row, and I had to put a death counter up on the screen.
Counter this, slut. Yeah, what's the matter? Huh?
Was that was also when I pretty much quit. I was like, I can't take this game anymore. I can't do it. I'm so bored.
You hear that?
What?
She just fucking like went 6 times. You hear me now? But like it was like all clip and shit.
What's the matter?
You slut.
She died so quick. I think that was the fastest fight yet. Hey.
I could use that.
Yeah. You've had enough. What, you're just like, no?
Yeah.
Vanitas! We've already fought Vanitas. So how is it going to change?
Huh, you're right. Well, I mean, like...
I wonder if it's going to be more like his playstyle from the older game.
Yeah, where he does the whoopee thing. A little bit, yeah.
Oh yeah? There you go. How do you make him harder? Make him act like he did in the older games instead of like he does in Kingdom Hearts 3. You're almost dead. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
I need my meteor spell.
Oh boy.
That was anticlimactic.
When I was editing the footage for the actual story part of the DLC, I just couldn't help but start listening to all the battle things that people would say.
Yeah.
And the one I'm surprised you never mentioned was Riku's.
Which is...
You like that? Just over and over again. He would say it like 5 times in 6 seconds.
I mean, it's not as memorable as "Come Guardian, submit."
It's more memorable than too slow, too slow, too slow.
Bring the heat. Bring the heat.
Feel the heat.
Yeah, feel the heat.
I can't believe they memed that at the start of the game. That is so obnoxious.
You like that? No. I deny you.
You know, I gotta say, no matter what the next Kingdom Hearts is, I feel like the only way it could be truly memorable and entertaining compared to this is if Sora's gone now, technically, in a way, sorta. They let you pick a selection of 3 characters. Like a team.
You know, you never
to play as.
You never actually got to play the actual 358 over 2.
I know, I never got to play that, yeah.
That is exactly what you do. You pick give you a list of 5 or 6 of the organization members, and you play it as them as a team.
That sounds awesome. I really wish they made that one the game instead of the other one.
Yes, absolutely.
Chain of Memories.
Absolutely.
Making Chain of Memories a game instead of a movie was a stupid as fuck idea.
Not only did you actually get to play with those other characters, but if you played multiplayer, like you got two DSs or Game Boy Advances together, the other person could play as one of the other organization members.
You know, I feel like if they made that the game instead of Chain of Memories, my opinion of Kingdom Hearts as a whole would be a lot higher than it is.
And then on top of that, every single organization member had 10 to 20 different weapons to choose from that actually were on the character model when you use the weapon.
Why does that game sound like higher quality than any other
Because
Kingdom
it
Hearts
fucking
game?
is. It is the goddamn best handheld Kingdom Hearts game out of all of them, and it's the one we don't get to fucking play.
That's so upsetting.
I have to show you gameplay of it because it's fucking fun gameplay.
What I meant is more like, for example, let's say the next game, if say the next game was a search for Sora or whatever, you would pick, and like everyone's looking for him, you could pick who you play as. You could be like, you know, Terra Ventus Aqua. You could be Roxas, Axel, Shion.
But then they're gonna fucking. Oh, I see. You pick as a trio, but they're just gonna end up making that a Birth by Sleep again. Like you're gonna play as the fucking Wayfarer trio, then you're gonna play as the Dark Emo Git trio, and then you're gonna play Lonely Girl.
What I mean is just like you pick who you want to, you know, like let's say you have a quest, and you get to like pick your trio, and then you can maybe even change it in the middle, just because assuming you won't get to play as Sora for whatever reason, you get to pick out of all the other characters which set you want to play as. Is my idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Riku, Mickey, and who else?
No, that's it. It's only them two.
You get Namine as a support. She stands on the side buffing you, a whole new kind of character. Kairi! Duh, why do we not think of that?
I feel like she'll end up just being alone. Or just, she'll end up just having her own, like...
Well, if you were setting up trios, then I think it would make the most sense that she would end up with those two. Or with Donald and Mickey. Or, Goofy. I don't know. I just feel like that would...
Wait, that couldn't work. That couldn't work. How would they say Sora, Donald, Mickey? Goofy. Jesus. I'm all fucked up. Will you go Ultima already? Fuck over here. Yeah, I know.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. If they could just get it over with and make an MMO, I'd be much happier.
If only the Woodpecker tribe.
They have the money to do it. They have the fan base to do it. If they actually sat down and tried to make a Kingdom Hearts MMO, they'd probably come up with an MMO that would crack into the top 5 of like biggest player bases of all time.
But this is a Japanese company. They're just gonna make it into a gacha game. Oh wait, they did. It's called Union Cross.
I mean a proper MMO.
Yeah. And it's such an easy franchise to do it to as well. Like it's all the elements are there for an MMO.
Like Elder Scrolls went ahead and did just that, and they now have the second most popular MMO in existence. It is the one that is closest to dethroning WoW. It has the second biggest player base ever. Now imagine if these guys did it. Third place in terms of player base right now is Black Desert. I have no doubt that a Kingdom Hearts MMO
would replace it instantly.
Destroy Black Desert very easily, and if not completely challenge Elder Scrolls Online. It has just a huge player base. All the stuff you need for an MMO, story-wise. The mechanics are doable.
Where'd you go?
They just have to want to do it. And then watch they do it, but then they never bring it to the West. They pull a Dragon Dogma Online and they have it released over there for a little bit, and then they just shut it down before bringing it here.
And then give us half a game.
I mean, Final Fantasy XIV is still top ranking in terms of players. It's made by the same people that make this. They could do this!
They did have to start over, though.
Yeah. But I mean, Elder Scrolls Online released very poorly as well. But over time, they managed to really bring it back. I have no doubt in my mind that they could manage this as an MMO. Star Wars: The Old Republic is actually top ranking as well. Not as top ranking as those ones, but and that's another Disney-owned thing.
Jesus. This thing is just sitting on a fucking gold mine.
And they're not using it. Or like if you look at it in terms of Star Wars and this, it's like they're actively trying to destroy it.
Don't let him escape.
It's terrifying.
Just a little bit.
Over here. Over here.
Dun dun dun.
Back at you.
Join the shadows. Over here. Surrender. Enjoy.
He yells surrender, but there's not a surrender button.
Jesus Christ. Also, not enough submit.
Oh, this is an answer.
Technically is.
No, this is Xehanort.
But he's in there.
No, this is Patrick. Oh no, what if for the next game, the protagonist is Kyrie?
Oh no.
What if they decide to go full circle and just not letting Kyrie get any spotlight ever?
No. Here's what Kingdom Hearts 3. Here's what Kingdom Hearts 4 is. Alright, you wake up as Sora's heart, right? Floating in the darkness. And for the next 50 hours, you wait until something happens. And that's it.
Great.
Goodbye.